want to do what you really love, you have to take a lot of risks, and you have to be ready to fail.
Opening soon follows the true story of a restaurateur's vision from concept to opening night.
I'm just learning about building here. I'm learning construction.
We're both so stubborn that when it comes to anything that we both absolutely disagree on, we have a big problem. Go play.
Vancouver, British Columbia, a city that offers mountain views, ocean air, and a laid-back West Coast vibe. It was the perfect nesting spot for Nico and Kari Schurmans. Theirs is a whirlwind global relationship. She's Canadian, he's Belgian, and they met in Australia through mutual friends.
I lived with a friend of mine, Natalie, and she told me about this arrogant Belgian guy that only cooked for people that appreciated fine food.
At 28, Nico is a classically trained chef with a Michelin star pedigree.
Never trust a skinny cook. That's what I heard a few times. Never trust a skinny cook.
31-year-old Kari co-owns and designs her own fashion line.
Boredom is the enemy. There's no such thing. We never thought that we could actually work together. When we first got married, we completely resigned ourselves to the fact that we would have our separate careers, separate business.
But when Nico decided to open a restaurant, Kari took up the challenge with him.
I mean, for Nico, this is his dream. So if I want to be with him for the rest of my life, then I need to be close by, and it made sense to have a restaurant for that.
So when an old office space came up in Vancouver's edgy Crosstown district, they took a leap of faith.
Yeah, this is the biggest goal we've set for ourselves, for sure.
The 3,000-square-foot room will accommodate 90 diners. Kari is designing it herself using warm natural woods and deep red accents.
The concept was to create a space where people weren't intimidated about educating themselves about food and wine and beer. This will be a lounge area, so we have a couch that's about 10 feet long, so it'll go right from here to the beam right here. And then on this side is going to be more heavy drinker area. There'll be bar stools, high bar stools and tables, about 3 of them. The back dining room will be a bit more formal, so you can have like a really nice romantic dinner in the back. We're really trying to keep it a place where it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, so we want people to come in and feel really welcome.
They've decided to call the restaurant Chambar.
Chambar is from a French word, which is a phrase that means when the teacher leaves the room and all the kids go crazy. So it's kind of this mild chaos, no authority present. We need to be directed because we're going to do the painting of these 2 feature walls. And if you can give us an estimate of how long it would probably take us or how long we should allow, that would be great.
You want me to guess how long it's going to take you to paint that wall?
You're a restaurateur, not a painter. Not a painter.
Nor are they experienced contractors, but that's not stopping them from overseeing the construction themselves.
Hi, Mike. It's Nico. I'm doing okay. I'm just learning about building here. I'm learning construction. That's the thing. You could get like a guy look after the whole job for you, but you know, we could do it ourselves.
When it comes to food, Nico's an old hand.
As you saw, so I will make for you anyway.
He's cooked in prestigious kitchens around the world, including the Savoy Hotel in London.
Because it's true, it's going to be a Belgian restaurant where I'm going to cook with beers, Belgian beer. I'm going to also bring some Moroccan food because I worked for Moroccan before and I love the food. I work for Spanish people, so I'm going to maybe bring some Spanish idea in it. I try to respect the ingredients, like not mixing crazy thing just to be original.
But before Nico can cook, he and Carrie have to agree on construction and design.
The curve that comes out 9 feet.
What about the pipes then?
That's fine.
You want to get against? You want to go there then? On top? No.
We're not giving up the design of the bar. We're both so stubborn that when it comes to anything that we both absolutely disagree on, we have a big problem.
Money is also a problem. The budget is $400,000, and an investor has recently pulled out his share.
So we were back down to half, and we're still down and need it within about a week. So it's fairly stressful. It's the only thing that makes us lay awake at night and go, oh no.
If something major go wrong, we cannot find the money. Stop now, we're in debt for the next 5 years just to pay that back. That will suck, because that will suck.
If you want to do what you really love, you have to take a lot of risks, and you have to be ready to fail. The electrician's holding everything up. We're happy to do any running around to make it happen faster.
In the past month, Kari and Nico's worst fears were realized. They ran out of money, and construction at Chambar had to shut down for 2 weeks. Luckily, another investor has come through and they're back in business, but they've lost valuable time and a little confidence.
We were really wanted to prove everybody wrong, that we would open on the day we said we would, and we don't know of any restaurant that's done that, and we were going to prove everybody wrong. And the pride of that, we had to let go.
On the upside, Kari's dad is here to help, and he's an experienced cabinet maker.
Well, I came out for 2 weeks, and that was almost a month ago, and it looks like I'll be here for another couple weeks till we're open.
And my dad built the tables, and they are here, which took 4 times longer than was expected. It's kind of nice to have something your dad built in your restaurant.
So far, it's been nice for this husband and wife to work together.
Like, he lets me have free reign. He trusts me about style.
Except when it comes to art.
No. No. Who is this? Do you do that for a living, or do you just do? What is this?
Nico! You can't talk about people's art like that. It's good.
No, it's not. She's got good taste, really good taste. That piece of art, sorry, that's not nice. I definitely don't like this at all. You don't like it either, I know. You do like it, honestly? No. Come on, you gotta be honest.
I know it's been good for Nico and I. We've seen a lot of each other that we never would have. Like, seen sides and strengths and a lot of endurance and spazzes and...
One of these spazzes occurs when Kari asks Nico to test and finalize the menu.
What do you make Nick do it?
I'm making him put together your...
The menu doesn't even exist. You make him do the description of the menu doesn't exist.
No, the ingredients that are on the menu, so you have something to start by.
Which menu?
What do you mean?
You just can't do that. Like, no.
I can push as hard as I want, but Nico won't make a decision about the menu till he's in the kitchen and had a chance to do everything.
Eventually, Kari gets her way.
Kari forced me to make a menu ahead, which I didn't want to do, but she forced me to do it. So now I did this menu, I'm going to try stuff, see if they're actually good and work and make sense.
The restaurant will feature Belgian beer, and Nico uses it in some dishes instead of wine.
It's not like wine, you can reduce it and it gets stronger. Beer, you can reduce it, you just end up with water and that's it. Okay, so we got a roast halibut. This is a plum compote with a prosciutto with fennel and coriander seed on it. A little brocconcini, oval sauce on it. Like, I think the plum should be more runny and just go over the fish, and then the sauce should be more lighter sauce, like not that strong.
Next, Nico serves up his take on a traditional Belgian dish.
So you got the stoop, is the old way to cook potatoes, served with a pork chop, and then there's a sour cherry and quick beer sauce. I think that's gonna be a very popular dish.
It's really sexy to have a good meal cooked for you. Just because the food's so good and the way he puts the flavors together, it's unlikely, but it works.
It's good.
It's 1 week to opening and the bar fridges have arrived. Unfortunately, they can't be installed.
There's so many things to do in the same day. The electrician's holding everything up.
He's become the bane of Kari and Nico's existence.
So it's 2 fridges. It's like 1 fridge there, 1 fridge there. It's frustrating because we've been asking the same thing to the same guy over and over again. So I'm not even looking at it because otherwise I just go nuts. So Kerry will deal with that.
We just need 1 4 plug, and that was to be over here.
The electrician is putting the blame on Kari and Nico's inexperience.
We're happy to do any running around to make it happen faster. Tell us what you need in advance. Tell us if another trades is going to affect what you're doing. We have a schedule, everybody else is keeping to it, and you're just holding us up. For us, a day is like $1,200 to $1,800 a day for every day we're not open, but you know, that doesn't affect them. So it hurts.
Chambar is located in Crosstown, one of Vancouver's last undeveloped historic districts. The restaurant is open for dinner Monday through Saturday from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Chambar offers modern Belgian cuisine. Appetizers are priced from $9 to $15. Main dishes range between $16 and $20, and desserts are priced between $8 and $10. The signature dish is pork chop with stomp mash and cherry compote. The dish consists of a pork chop served with stomp mashed potatoes and a crick cherry compote. The price is $17. It's 3 days to Chambar's opening. The bar is finished, but the dining room needs work. Kari confronts a massive to-do list.
Well, it's starting to get scratched off, but it looks like this. And this is my one for today that I'm going to delegate.
Nico's dream kitchen is almost up to snuff.
The thing is dangerous because if that come back and the guys come right, you do that right in the space, right?
Right.
This kid's going to do the job. But it's not like, you know, 100% the way it was supposed to be. But
Unfortunately, the lighting is nowhere near where it's supposed to be. Kari can't figure out which switch operates which light, and neither can the electrician.
Okay, this makes no sense. I'm turning lights on and off, and I don't even know where they are because I can't see anything.
There's 2 of us.
You're the electrician.
I know, it's pretty sad, eh? I don't even want to deal with what we have to deal right now. I left at the right time.
Can you stick your finger in there, and when I turn it on, we'll find out if it's working?
Yep, there you go.
Oh, that's the bench seat. He doesn't even know which light switch goes to what.
At least Nico knows what he's doing.
I've been outside this kitchen for way too long. Nice color on the fish. See, nice color like that on the seafood. Yeah.
He wants everything to be perfect. A story has just come out in Vancouver Magazine, and expectations are high.
He's got a lot of pressure because he comes from such a high end of training and background that he only gets one chance to make a first impression.
Yeah, I gotta work on it. Today, all day, we gotta work on like trying each dish. Okay, it's not enough color, it's missing this, too messy, let's do it this way. Make a nice mark on it, like this. Not breaking the tuna, right? Use the spoon to get it like that.
Opening night is 1 day away, and there's still lots to do.
I haven't had much sleep. I think that nothing's really affecting me, and I'm not stressed because I'm so tired and numb that I can't even react to anything.
Until she finds out the dimmers haven't been installed.
I will have the rest of the dimmers here tomorrow or the day after.
So I'm not dimmed yet?
Most of them are, so there's 4 coming in from out of town.
Nobody in town has dimmers. That's a load of Ian's known about these dimmers for 4 months. Of course it's on dimmer, it's a restaurant. We can't have full light in here.
The electrician claims there are no dimmers available. Kari doesn't believe him.
You guys, is there any way I could get dimmers for me today? Okay, thank you. Bye. Of course they have them.
Kari has the store phone the electrician directly.
Can you find it?
He's looking right now. That's smart, having him phone me. Yeah, you're getting on the ball now.
At least Kari's dad is someone she can count on.
My dad is tired. He's worked through the night like a couple times. He's a star.
I came for 2 weeks. I've been here for 7 weeks. 7 weeks. So I must be almost done. I'm assuming. I shouldn't be presumptuous.
We didn't pass the final inspection though.
As it turns out, plans to open tomorrow are presumptuous. Chambar fails its fire inspection. The locks on the emergency exit weren't up to spec.
There's no way. It's open all the time. It's got a lever handle. That meets fire code. If he's telling you you have 100 people in this building, they got 300 people in the whole building that can get out the door anytime. So the guy's going off on it. He's wrong.
It's hard because when it comes down to the whole being your own contractor thing, it's just to try to make it happen quickly and not knowing the process and not knowing when you can jump over the runarounds and go to the right people. So now we're finding that out.
Chambar can't open until the inspector comes back and gives it a pass.
What did they say?
They said that you'll get the message at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
So then we can't even get them in till the following day? For us, a day is like $1,200 to $1,800 a day for every day we're not open, but you know, that doesn't affect them. So it's not an issue, but it hurts.
Shut the water off.
Who got that thing in there?
Somebody grab the mop.
It's 8 hours to the opening night party. Chambar has its fire permit and a massive cleanup is underway.
My plan is to clean this place up, make it look beautiful, and make tonight happen.
Kari's dad oversees last-minute repairs in the washroom, while Nico preps a sampling menu for the guests.
You know what we can do? We can try it right now. Bring the blender. So basically what we're doing is trying to present a menu to everybody in little portions, for them to discover what type of food we do.
Kari is in charge of the front of the house.
Unfortunately, the table bases are being put on wrong. One of those little ones goes here. This is too big. See the overhang on here? It's the details. That every painting's hung properly, that the flowers look nice, like right down to the last little detail. If they'd just been taupe like they were supposed to be.
At the 2-hour mark, disaster strikes. A worker has accidentally drilled into the bathroom pipe.
Shut the water off.
Where's the water?
Who got that thing in there?
Somebody grab the mop. Yeah, they're shutting it off right now.
As soon as the first leak is under control, they discover another one in the basement.
Okay, we have exactly an hour. Keep checking the board.
Kari is on her last legs.
We've invited about 500 people. We have no idea how many people will show up.
With only minutes to spare, a plumber comes to the rescue. Chambar is finally ready for its close-up.
This is a black breast with peach and green pepper balls.
People are so happy about the food. They love the food.
I feel really good, but I think we can do better. So I'm not feeling 100% satisfied, but it's good.
It's just great to have created this space for people to be in, and now all of a sudden it's full of people and it's got this amazing energy. And it's so nice to have what we wanted.
We're both happy now. We're both doing something we wanted to do. And that's something happening with two persons is amazing. It's one project that both can share and make it happen and complete each other perfectly.
We thought it might be the end, but maybe it's just the beginning.
Find more at fineliving.com. Real information for real people.